Hey guys, it's Trace Face. I'm back again. It's been a little while since I've gone live, and I hope that some of you are around to join me. I did have a lot I wanted to talk to you guys about today. In particular, I had someone ask me to do a video on this, and I thought that it's probably a really good idea. I'm still trying to work out the situation here with my carrier for wireless and why I'm having issues with it. So bear with me if the wireless is still a problem today and I have to redo this video. I apologize. Hopefully we don't have any problems. Okay, so the question that one of my subscribers had for me was, why does the narcissist have to downgrade after you? All right. Hi, Jose. So, okay, let's get into this. There are many reasons for this. Hi guys, thanks for joining me. Yeah, please feel free to leave some comments of what you think about this and why they do this. And if you don't get in to see the live session and you go back and watch a video, please leave comments on what you think. Don't forget, guys, that you guys are the ones that are helping me spread the news here with the channel. So you sharing the videos, commenting, liking, subscribing to my channel is really what's helping me get subscribers. It's because of you guys. So without you guys, everything goes away. And I just really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me out. And please continue to. So why do they downgrade after you? Oh, God. All right, let's get into this. So first and foremost, you guys have to understand what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with people who are infected with demons. Okay? They're infected with this spirit that is very dark. It's very demonic. It doesn't like healthy things. It doesn't like natural things. It doesn't like being in a place of peace for too long. It doesn't like it absolutely hates God. It pretends, it mocks God. By making off that it's all for God. If they do try to pretend that they are spiritual, they are going to pretend that they are for God, but in all actuality, they are mocking God with every single action that they make throughout their day. So this is it's a very dirty spirit. It's a nasty spirit. Okay, it wreaks havoc amongst anything it comes into contact with. It actually enjoys doing things that are considered wrong. And if they know they're doing something that's wrong, they actually enjoy it that much more. They enjoy getting away with things. I mean, the list goes on and on and on of this demonic behavior that they are continuously doing on a day-to-day basis. And if they can't find ways to do this, they're going to find ways to get this spirit to act, okay, that dwells inside of them. So you have to understand that, see, the narcissist does not feel comfortable and does not feel good with a healthy individual or a grade A supply type, if you will, as we learn on these channels that, some of us we're considered a grade A supply. We're stable, we're healthy, we gave all the love that we could possibly give. We tried to provide them with peace, with joy, with fulfillment. And they can't maintain that for long periods of time, you guys. They can't. So they will pretend that this feels great, and it might actually feel great for them in the very beginning, but through time, you're going to see that it doesn't feel good for them. Okay, because they're constantly going to be on the prowl looking for something else, looking for dirty things to do, looking for evil things to encounter, evil ways that they can manifest this spirit that's inside of them and be able to act that evil out. Especially like I talk about the more malignant that they are, the worse it gets. So you have to understand, if they are downgrading after you, and 9 times out of 10, they will downgrade. This is the reason. Because the sewer, by which they just need to go back into that hole, into the sewer where they belong, that where they dwell feels better for them. So they're going to try and find someone on the same plane, all right, that doesn't challenge them, that doesn't make them feel like they have something that's wrong with them that needs to change. See, guys, deep down somewhere within their whole of an existence, they know what they're doing. Every single thing that they're doing is wrong. They know that, okay? But they do not want anybody telling them so. And if you do tell them so, they're out of there. Okay, they got to go and find that familiar sewer rat. They got to go find that sewer rat that equals their energy, equals their being. All right? So a lot of you guys have said to me, "Oh my God, I can't understand. Why did they end up with the stripper that they were going to the strip club with? Why did they end up with the prostitute? Why are they with the cocaine meth addict down the street? They're not even into cocaine or meth." Because, guys, and also they look at everybody like everybody is beneath them. So finding again that sewer rat existence of the same plane, same dimension that they're on. If someone's really struggling with addiction, someone really is, chosen a career as being a whore for a living, and whatever have you. That's a great way for them to hold on to that individual, to continue to crap on that individual, to continue to make that individual believe that they need the narcissist in their life to continue this disgusting charade of existence and dynamic within the relationship. So guys, that would make sense that they would go and do these things, right? You have to understand that this kind of thing that you're seeing after you have left the narc or after the narc has discarded you, this just goes to show you guys who they truly are. Okay? So you sit back and you know now what's going on. People have told you. Hopefully you're not watching. Hopefully you are not looking on their social media pages. You are not doing those things to yourself, because that will keep you in a line of sickness that's going to continue. You're going to stay stuck. So do not be looking on their pages. Do not be entered. They're doing these things to try and get you even more sick. Okay, that demon inside of them wants to keep you trapped, wants to keep you in the same place, even though you're away from them. You're still connected in this demonic realm. So you can't have this. You can't be looking at. You have to cut that tie. You have to cut that cord. All right. So knowing. So if someone's told you, or you saw this before you decided to cut the cord and go no contact, and you decided, right, I had enough, but you know what they're doing, you know who they're ended up with. Guys, this is telling you, it's telltale of who they are. All right? They got to go with someone who helps them continue their false self. Anyone that is going to enable, help them continue, help complement the false self, and the false self's narrative is who they're going to be with. All right? And what is the false self after? Well, it's this demon is very lustful, it's very superficial, it's very uncaring, it's very unbalanced, it's very immature, it's unstable, it uses people. It's a user at heart, at nature. So say the drug addicts bringing in all kinds of money. Well, it doesn't matter that they're a drug addict. As a matter of fact, that's a bonus now for narc. Narc gets to beat down this person even further by continuously reminding the person that they're a drug addict, right? That's perfect. And then they get the benefits of the money that the drug addict's bringing in. I mean, there's a motive, guys, to every single thing that the narcissist does. And you have to understand, they like to roll around in the dirt. All right? They like nasty, dirty, anything considered wrong. That's where they're going. All right? So it shouldn't be a shock to you. As a matter of fact, when you see the narcissist downgrading, this should be clear evidence to you that this is what they were all about. And it doesn't even mean, guys, that it has to be that bad. For some of the downgrade, it's just that the person was younger, dumber, maybe more superficial, just like them. I mean, they're going to find someone on that immature plane, that ridiculous plane that they get to be a clown with. All right? They're going to find another clown, So I hope that this makes sense as to why the narcissist would downgrade after you. See, the narcissist cannot maintain and cannot withstand any type of good-natured individual, good supply, anything like that. They can't. In time, their true self, which is the false self, that's really what's true inside of them. Their false self is going to come out, and it's going to be well known. You're going to figure out that this is what they were all about to begin with, okay? And everything that went on with you, unfortunately, was a big bunch of nonsense, BS, and fakery, all right? These people are more fake than fake as a word can be explained, all right? Everything they do is got, like I said before, it's got a motive to it. It's for a reason, and they are operating under Satan's master plan. That is who their master is. They're not following God with any of the things that they're doing. They're following Satan, and that's what they're doing. Period. So again, I hope this makes sense to you guys. This is kind of a short one for today. I did want to make sure I got back to one of the commenters that asked me to do a video on this, and I hope this makes sense to you guys. If you have any questions for me or comments that you want to leave, I'll leave it open for another few minutes here and see what you guys have to say about it, or your experiences with it. It's nice to see some familiar names on here. I'll just share with you guys briefly. Yep, that's another word for it. Dirt bags. Yep. Sewer rats is right. The ex-husband liked this hole in the wall bar where a lot of the bar rats went. I told him about different craft beer spots where he could socialize, but stayed around losers. Yeah. I mean, if you ever take a look, you guys, at who the narcissist even has for friends, when you first encounter the narcissist and you meet their so-called friends, they are just the same kind of person, of spirit. And okay, my cats are beating each other up again. Just hope one of them's not dead. So yeah, they're gonna stick with their kind, you guys. And for anyone that does have to come into their lives that are not their kind, yeah. And anyone that they're going to come into contact with that is not of their kind, like you and I, or somebody at work that they realize is very smart, they are going to put on the charm. They look at people like us as a challenge, and they like those challenges. They like to see if they can win. It's all better for them to have something to work towards in their fakery, their department of fakery. So yeah, that's what they do. Let me see here. My ex left me for 2 prostitutes, 2 different times. And the homeless girl, I swear I'm listening to my story when you talk. Yeah, you see, Claire, homeless is great too. Homeless, oh my God, are you kidding? It's, these people are at a weak spot in their life. And narcissists prey on people that are weak, guys. They are predators. And they're looking for people that have weakness. Because it's easier for these people to be manipulated and controlled. And so they're going to find people like that. They're going to say to themselves, I can make this person my puppet. I can be the puppet master with this individual for sure. This individual is messed up. So I can use that to my advantage and make it so that they're constantly relying on me for their existence. Yeah. Yeah, Ruben, I'm sorry to hear that you're having a hard time too. I can only tell you guys this. I've talked about this before, but I always will reiterate this in my videos. It only begins to get better the minute you get these people out of your life. And I'm talking a whole cleaning of the closet out. You got to look into that closet and see what you've got in there. And you got to make sure that you figure out how to get these people out. Now, if it's people you're working with, if it's people in your family, if it's people that you've intimately dated and maybe you still have them around, no. I'm telling you guys, the minute somebody craps all over you and you've told them that it hurts, you don't want to be treated this way, you better never do it again, and they do it again, no. Nope. These people don't respect you. They don't respect themselves, okay? Let them go find other people to mistreat. And ask yourself, how they're treating you, would you treat them that way? No, you wouldn't. So get them out of your life. It's not worth it. I'd rather have 2 friends my entire life and my cats than to ever tolerate these people that wouldn't, you know, they wouldn't do a stinking thing for you if it was the last thing God asked them to do. They wouldn't do it. They don't care. They don't have that capacity. So the minute you get these people out of your life and you find support systems like YouTube, you find coaches that can help you through this, you sign up with sessions with me, you do the prayer and fasting group that I have coming up, you do that, we all do that together. You know, this is how we're going to get rid of this stuff and feel better about it all. You know, but you can't keep people like this in your life, you guys. You can't, and expect that you're going to feel good about yourself, because it doesn't work. Also, I'm going to reiterate to you guys, they're not sorry, okay? Let me tell you something about someone that's sorry, what they do. A person that's really sorry and really apologetic and really means it actually goes and does something about what it is that they did themselves. You're not telling them to do it. They're the ones saying, I'm going to do this, and then they go and they do it. Whether that be that they get themselves into groups for sex addiction, whether that be that they're going to AA, whether that be that they are contacting a counselor themselves. You telling them that they should do that, they're going to resent you for it. They're going to pretend, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to do that. And then watch what's going to happen, because they're not going to do it. Because they're not sorry at all for their behaviors. All right? A narcissist that's truly sorry has come down on their hands and knees and repented and sobbed in front of God. That's a person that's real sorry. And then gets up the next day and says, I'm done with this life. I'm going to do something about it. But until they would ever reach that point, and I'm sorry to say it, but in my 38 years of life, I've not seen it. I've not seen it. All right? I've heard of other people, it happening to other people, but not in my life. No. Yep. Or just finding other ways to sneakily do what it is they want to do. And in their minds, you don't have the right to know about what they're doing as long as you didn't see it. So if you didn't see what it is that they did behind your back, they say to themselves, that's right. That's my right. I get to do whatever it is I want. And you don't get to know about it. I mean, that's how entitled and sick these people are. They don't agree. They're not a part of any covenant, any agreement, none of that. They don't even know what that is. All right? They don't know what being faithful, honest, and true is. They don't know what truth is. They're going to hide the truth. I'm glad, Chris. Thank you guys for letting me know where you are. Yeah. Oh yeah, April. Oh yeah, they're gonna bring you to the strip club. I know. Oh, I know all about it. You know, I'm definitely going to do a video very inspired by people who have come out of this new age movement type thing and talked about really understanding what it's like to actually call yourself a Christian and what that means and what it means to kind of be dabbling in all different kinds of areas and still say that you believe in Jesus Christ. I really want to do a video on my stories with that. I know that we've got people on the channel that have all different spiritual views, and I would never tell you what you should and shouldn't believe in, but all I'm going to say is I've had experiences with the quote-unquote New Age movement. And for those of you that don't know really what that is, it's just kind of going along with anything. Like, well, you know, I'm going to go take a yoga class, and then I'm going to go get my cards read, or I'm going to go talk to this psychic because I need some help right now. I had some stories with that only until this past week did I actually put two and two together and said, oh my God. You know, I had some crazy realizations this past week, and I do want to do a video, you know, to tell you guys that experience, those experiences of mine, and what I truly, you know, all I can tell you guys is my experience. That's all I can tell you, and where I'm coming from, and why I have the belief system that I do. And I'm never asking for any of you to have the same one, but all I'm doing is just trying to explain where I'm coming from. And I hope that, I know that there's many of you out there that when I did start going down this road on the channel of the spiritual aspects of things, it opened up doors to a lot of you coming forward and saying, wow, I thought I was crazy, or I thought that, you know, this was, you know, that this was just another narcissistic abuse syndrome, that I was starting now to believe people had demons in them and all this stuff. And it's so nice to be able to see other people with the same experiences and know that I'm not alone here, that this stuff is so real, you know. So I definitely will do a video on that. Thank you so much, you guys, again, for letting me know where you're from and telling all of us your stories, and for being a part of this journey and this channel with me. Again, I am looking for some more people to join the prayer and fasting group. It's going to go on for 10 days. You can email me at tracefaceit@gmail.com. And I would love to get you signed up with that group, where we can pick a time, because I know some of you, you know, a lot of you are from different countries, or we can pick a time that works best, that makes sense for the majority of us, or I might have to do a second group, because that would be awesome. So just let me know. And if you're interested in doing the coaching with me, I'm going to have, again, I'm still in the middle of this website. I have a lot of testimonials I do want to share with you guys of people I have helped. And I'm happy to be able to help anybody I can. So please keep me in mind if you are struggling and you need the help. I would love to be able to help you through your journey. I am Trace Face, and it is time we all face the truth together.